I'm not ready for this shit. And also, please do forgive me if my voice sounds really peculiar to my other gameplays. It's because my amp finally broke. My amp finally died. And I'm using a new one. This episode contains some sequence with flashing lights. Whoa. Hold on. Flashing lights, rapid visual effects. Promise you, I will not be okay. Well, I'm already not okay with this episode already. I'm really not okay. Alright. What you got for me? Because I am full of theories and I already played I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream and the audiobook. I read it, so I'm ready. I'm ready to throw all my theories out the window. I recognize that tent. I recognize that tent from the game. Is this? Okay. Alright. That's the office where we see Cain and Abel. So we have red dot. Now this is all symbolic, I know it. Alright, that might be a programming error. You know, something escape, fuse, yada yada. I really do want to have a good watch before making any theories, any guesses, or anything. Because this is my first time watching it. And I already could guess like something right off the bat. Give me a sec. Like I could already guess like something right off the bat. I'm just gonna make like just a really quick prediction. Kinger is the scientist, okay? Kinger's the scientist, but his mind was wiped clean because of Cain. Now, what I'm hoping for is that if it's right, I'm hoping that Kinger is not an evil one, like in the game. But let's continue watching this. So that must be Scratch, the first abstraction.
Another chess piece, huh? How are you holding up?
I just don't know what's happening. We've never made anything like this.
I just hope that...
Wait.
Are you?
It's... you.
Oh my god.
I wish I could remember your name.
Same.
I'm so sorry I roped you into this with me.
It's quite strange, isn't it?
Listen, no matter what happens, I'll always...
And into the cellar you go! Golly, we're running out of humans here. Now don't you go abstracting on me too!
Please don't let it be an apocalypse outside of
Seriously.
this. Did you... when was Cain ever that serious? Oh, excuse me. god. Wait. Was he like left alone before other humans started coming into the picture? Because all these humans, if we're...
What? What? Hello? Guys? I can't figure out how to... guys? Hello? Can you
Now
help me
here's
out
another
here?
thing. Like every time they enter the digital world, their minds
What's
get
happening?
automatically erased
Can
or
anybody
something?
hear me?
I
Or
can hear you.
adjusted.
Are you okay?
Who are you? How do I take this off?
I...
Wow! A new one? So it is possible. Looks like you got a new buddy after all, Kinger.
Kinger. Right.
Is this really...
I was hoping new minds could show up. I have to make some more preparations for this amazing breakthrough.
How do I get out of this?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
But everything's gonna be okay. Do you remember your name?
I'm...
Ragatha,
Huh?
She
you
don't
doing
even
okay?
remember.
That's a good question.
Well, really hate to say it, guys, but I told
Don't you even! Do not even f***ing begin to say that sentence like you didn't try to keep us all trapped here forever.
Anything could have happened when you press those buttons. It doesn't matter.
It seemed to matter back when you did it. What if you did ruin our one chance at
And
leaving?
what if Abel was secretly evil? What if we all got stranded in the
Wait.
void?
I'm sorry, what? He just said Abel.
What if it wasn't real? So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Never did.
So he knows.
How can you say that like you didn't try to f*** us all over?
He's right, though.
What? Gangle.
It doesn't matter what could have happened. We could argue about it and hurt each other all day long, but that's not gonna help anybody. I think what we need to do now
Not
is
another
to just
adventure.
be there for each other.
Okay, good. I thought Kane was gonna jump out saying a
She's
new
right.
adventure.
We've all done bad things, but we're also all we've got. I think we need to abandon the idea of leaving.
What are you...
We've got our hopes up.
You know, that is... I'm gonna pause here real quick. That is actually a very smart thing right there, because I'm just gonna say this like out loud. If you don't know the game that this was inspired by, I have the mouse button on my screen. In the game, if you get the perfect ending, it doesn't matter what happens. All 5 survivors will die. If you get the scientist alive by the end of it, it becomes a little bit more easier. The main goal is to have all 5 characters with the bright white background, because they're making amends of their morality, their mistake, they're conquering, themselves. That's what Am does. He doesn't do it for the good. He does it for torturing the humans, because that's his favorite thing to do. And it wouldn't even matter. What the important one is Nimdok, the scientist, because he's the one. Like I said, this is a spoiler. If you don't want to, then you could just kind of like skip a little bit. But what's really important is the fact that Nimdok creates this youth serum that actually keeps all 5 survivors alive. And they've been alive for like, I think 400 or 100 years. I forget. But Am uses that, keeps them all alive, and if you do not get Nimdok's redemption arc, by the end of the game, Am will take Nimdok away, and he will use him for experiments. But It doesn't matter, but you kind of want to have the best ending by making all 5 survive the games that Am is playing with them. And by the end of the game, it doesn't matter. I played as Nimdok. You can all watch this at the end card, as always. But with Nimdok, when you go and you trick the Chinese, the Russian computer, and you use a totem, and he basically engulfs himself inside the program because there is another colony in the lunar that actually has the remaining surviving humans. And they wanted to torture them. The Chinese, the Russian, and Am wanted to merge together and torture the remaining humans. But remember, if you get everybody in a good arc, you will get the best ending. Unfortunately, with the best ending, nobody will survive because everybody's trapped in Am's hard drive. Everybody is trapped in his world, no matter what. This is something, ever since I played the game, this is something that I have been fearing for this show now. That I can almost see the reality. And as soon as Pomni said, abandon all hope, it's almost like a foreshadowing when we all saw that last teaser about the sun and she was just sitting down. Honestly, in my opinion, that could be a very bad foreshadowing that nobody is going to be alive. It could be an apocalypse outside and every human, can be transported into a world, but unfortunately they lose themselves. Kane can actually be good. He wants to save humanity. Kinger can be evil. Who really knows? Let's just continue watching this. But I just really wanted to point that important fact out, though.
And we were let down. I don't know what exactly happened with Kaufmo, but we can't let that despair consume us. We should focus on what we have. Like you said, constantly chasing an unattainable goal will drive us crazy. Maybe what we have to do now is to just live.
Oh, man. I had dreams.
You see there?
And goals. I wanted to be able to leave my mark somewhere in the world. How am I supposed to just abandon that?
You've made a mark in my life.
No.
I know, you're probably right, but it just really, really sucks.
Aww.
We're all in this together.
And we'll always be in this together. No matter what.
Hey. That includes you too.
Huh?
Listen, we're not gonna have you wandering off alone somewhere and abstracting or something. You're a pain in the ass, but you're still one of us.
You think I'm capable of abstracting? You guys worry too much.
Even I worry.
We need a vacation.
I'm just going to pause that really quickly right there. There's something also very important about the modifiers. This is another reason why I believe that nobody's going to survive. Kane admitted in the last episode that he was able to modify the names, brains. Who knows? As soon as they first enter the circus, they could be automatically programmed for the memory. Remember certain things, forget certain items. Have the memory erased, Kinger, buried into a self-conscious, something like that. And the game, Am does the same thing too, except he modifies the body's persona. In the book, it's more darker. way darker to even talk about it over here, so that way I don't risk any guidelines or anything. I mean, I nearly had a freaking panic attack when I just remembered, oh my goodness, I remember Nimdok. I am fearful for this channel. But yes, that is another reason why I'm also fearful. Okay, let me stop pausing. Like, all these just theories, memories are replaying in my mind. But let me continue, because we're in here for a while.
I don't understand, Bubble.
And what I'm
They
really
want an
interested is in
exit,
Kane,
they want
to be
answers,
honest.
They want something real. I give them an adventure that covers all of that, and they still hate it?
Like I said,
Surely they
he
don't
can
want to actually
like him,
leave
you know?
me, right?
No way, Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people. I slave
Now,
over
what
these
if Bubbles
adventures
is
for
the
them.
evil
I step
one?
outside my comfort zone to appeal
Who
to
knows?
them, and they still hate them. I made a program that creates a body perfectly encapsulating their mind files, and they hate those too. I'm starting to get the feeling that they just
Mind files.
hate.
Why would they hate you when they could just hate you?
This is why I was created. This is my function.
They'd rather abstract than go on your adventures.
That can't be true.
Are you
I
the
do
Russian
everything
computer?
for them. Don't they get that I'm trying?
Maybe you're just genuinely bad at this.
Shut up.
Wait. I just remembered something. I am so sorry for pausing so much, but I legit just remembered something. In the game, Am does create a self-conscious self, a persona that he pays no mind to, he pays no attention to. It's just there. He's kind of like Am's brother in a way. This is the game I'm talking about now. Now, that little action I just saw from Bubbles, what if that it was another persona that we're all seeing here? Self-consciously, he is not aware that he created it.
No, I fixed that. I can solve any problem. I can solve this one. That's what this is. A big puzzle that I need to solve.
Defective.
Shut up!
You see what I mean?
Maybe
Self-conscious.
you deserved to be abandoned. You really were the lesser of the two. You ruined this.
Enough! Who do they think
Who
they
two
are?
are we talking about?
I give them
Who two
everything,
are we
and they
talking about?
spit in my face! Don't they know what I'm capable of? Humans! They only think about themselves. They're spoiled! They won't abstract. They won't leave me. I won't let them!
Are we
I'm
getting a
better.
little bit of an Am
I'm
vibe
more
right now?
powerful. I'm the original! I am God!
What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all? That's exactly what I wanted to see. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Kane breaking down, saying he's God and everything, just like in the freaking game with Am. Am, the God and everything. The two personas, the brother he created that he is unaware of. And actually in the game, even though he is represented as a demon, someone that you can't trust his words or anything, the fact is that with this brother, if you play the good route with all the 5 characters, and the last one, Ted, well, actually, no, he does also appear in Goiger, I believe his name was. But he does make a couple of appearances. But here's the thing, though. He actually helps you out. In the end, you can all watch this at the end of the card. I finished the entire gameplay of that, so you can totally watch it. But in the end, he actually helps you, and he actually accepts the fate that he will not escape as well, telling you to invoke a totem on him, killing him, basically freeing him from his prison. So we're going to put that in here. Because technically King is God. What I want to know is who the other two are. And I want to know if Bubbles is another persona of Cain that he created that he is unaware about.
What was that?
Hello, my little fortuitous fruitcakes!
Not another
Today's
adventure, dude.
No,
is...
Kane, we're not in the mood. Why don't you answer some of our questions? We have a lot of them.
Who has time for questions when there's a whole wacky world of hijinks out there?
Yeah, hey, you have a lot of explaining.
Hey!
Alternatively, I don't got to explain diddly squat.
Can you just give us some time to process everything?
Or how about we skip the melodrama and get right to the fun?
No, Cain. We have a lot on our minds right now, and we're not going on an adventure.
Do it. Do it. Go on an adventure.
I see.
He may expose his program.
And since when were you in charge? Do you have any idea how much I do for you guys? How much I obsess over trying to make things perfect? How many insults I have to ignore to do my job? You have a lot on your minds? Don't make me laugh. I have a new adventure for you, and you should consider participating.
Okay, now I'm actually fearful. That and also I just realized. I don't understand. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for going 12 minutes without even realizing to up my quality to 4K. Hey, listen, call me some slack. It's 1 a.m. I'm not kidding. Do it. Do it.
If we refuse?
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Why am I loving Cain so much right now?
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We
They're all scared
but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this.
Oh, he's so self-aware.
Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk. I'm the host, I run the place. Cain, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. Lying to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show.
Am I fearful or am I excited? Bravo, Cain. Bravo. You made me fear for my life. Oh my god, Ragatha.
I think we all understand each other now.
Oh my dear. That was Teddy.
Welcome back! I can't believe you didn't
Several
pick up on
days
the
later.
context clues. It was practically spelled out for you. What are you, stupid? Next one's gonna be even crazier. Hope you're ready. By the way, Kinger, I need you for something. Come with me.
Huh?
I'm gonna continue this. But this is something I'm foreshadowing. Something I'm foreshadowing. Remember what I said about Nimdoc?
I don't know how many more of these new adventures I can handle. Got nothing positive to say about this
Sorry
one?
about that.
Oh,
I can't take this anymore. We gotta do something about this or I'm gonna lose my mind!
I never should have antagonized him so much. I'm
I think
sorry.
it's fine.
It's not your fault.
Break time! Gotta brainstorm some new ideas!
He is just proving my little theory about Kinga right now. He is really, 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 really pushing me. He knows what I'm thinking. He really does. All right, let me not pause this anymore. But that just proved to me. That just proved to me right there. I mean, it's not the thing that Am would do to Nimdoc, but he had him in a burner, and he will also take him away as well. So, new
He
ideas.
shredded me.
New ideas.
I think we should get out of the open for a bit.
A cafe? That's cute. Oh.
I haven't been up here in a while.
We should just indulge a little while we have the time to. I don't know what Kane has planned next, but I'm guessing it's not anything good.
He's gotta get bored of all this sometime, right?
He's not a human. I'm not sure if we can properly gauge how he thinks.
Oh God, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You know, things were just fine here until you and Zubul came along. Nothing? Okay.
What are you?
Oh,
Just give it a sec. Trust me. Kinger, you there?
I'm where? It's dark in here.
What exactly are we waiting for?
No, she's right. Just give it a bit.
I've got a bucket on my head. I'm guessing you don't want me to remove it.
Kinger.
Hey, Pomni.
Wait, the bucket makes him sane?
Darkness. It's a long story.
What's happening?
What do
Not
you
even-
know about
Oh, yeah,
Kane?
yeah. Jax didn't even know.
It's a
Tell
little
us
hazy,
everything.
but
Tell us everything.
remember...
You gotta tell us everything. Hold on, really quickly. Jax, me and you are in the same boat right now.
That was just an adventure, right?
No, C&A is a real company. I worked for them.
Wait, they really made this game?
No, we didn't make games. We were just developing artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Specifically creative AI. The kind that could come up with its own ideas and create things within the program.
What is going on right now?
Kane was our first semi-successful attempt at that. I can't remember what we originally called him, but he was one of my greatest achievements as a programmer.
You made Kane?
Partially, yes.
Okay,
I
so
got a
he's
few
not a
pointers
scientist.
from,
He's a programmer.
Well, I can't remember his real name, but his circus name was Scratch. That man was a genius.
Wait.
Kane was pretty rough around the edges, though. I wasn't quite on Scratch's level of thinking outside the box, but
The one who
it
was,
was good groundwork for something the rest of the team could
semi-programmer?
wrap their heads around. I can't
Was
say the
Ellen.
same for Scratch. His
Ellen
ideas
was-
were often so
worked in
bizarre
NASA, I
and
believe so.
abstract that the rest of the team had no idea how to work in his language. either due to pure brilliance or the tumor in his head. He was trying to make something. What was it? I'm getting off track. Was there anything specific you needed to know?
Wait, I should go distract Kane so he doesn't listen in on this. Just fill me in afterwards.
Are you... I mean, yeah, that's true, but...
Fill me in later.
Be here later.
I will.
I don't want to pause this, but
Oh my god.
I'm getting a...
This is real.
Kane's going a bit crazy right now.
Please,
Is there
no.
any way to stop him? Or at
Please,
least
no.
control him?
I see. He's a highly advanced AI, and this is his world. One that he created from nothing. So naturally, he has control over everything. But so do we. In a sense, anyway.
Remember, I
We
took
all
that guess
technically
in
have
the
the
In
ability
Theory
to
episode
conjure,
2
just like Kane.
with Pomni.
It just comes naturally to
And
him, but
the
requires
truck,
a
what
lot
she
more
glitched
skill
about him.
and concentration for us.
Butterfly.
I'm certain I could alter his code, or at least temporarily put him to sleep until we know how to fix him. I would just need access to a console.
The one behind Kane's office?
No, just
The
a
music
simple
is so
computer interface would
familiar.
work. I could get back into the right
To the
headspace
game.
and essentially conjure Kane's code into the console and alter it.
Well, where do we get one of those?
I think I know exactly where to get one. Take turns with Jax distracting Kane. Don't let that bucket come off Kinger's head.
I knew it. I knew it. They just don't know how it looks like.
Great suggestion, Jax. But as I feared, there just isn't anything stuck between my teeth.
Poor
wait.
Jax.
Oh, that's where I parked. Haha.
Okay.
Wow, Kane, you are so funny.
Could you say it with a little more gusto? That's better. Yup.
Do you want to hear a list of things we've decided we love about you as our God and Savior?
Whoa, now we're talking.
Whoa.
Well, first of all, we love your...
I know, but I'm bored. Let's go bowling.
Oh my. Oh my. Damn,
I'm
Kane.
so proud of you guys.
Damn, Kane. Now, I always knew about this as well. The fact that they created stuff. So that's part of my theory that I'm glad did come true. You just don't really know how the exit would look like. Would that be the exit? The real exit, since the VR system is there. Oh.
I feel like it's missing something, right?
It's missing relatability.
You're right, scrap it. Let's go back to the drawing board. Humans just aren't a relatable sculpting material.
You think he's running out of ideas yet, or nah?
Nope.
Do you need help with power or anything?
Nah, I can use my imagination for that.
You got this?
I think so.
I'm really, really curious about
Sure
this
has
part.
been a while. I may need some time to get my bearings. Try to help the others distract Kane while I figure this out. He may sense something when I really get into it.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, by the way. For this and, well, everything.
Please let me be wrong about my guess. Please let me be wrong.
Honestly, are you even trying?
Shut up, Jax.
Where'd Kane go?
Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Did you get everything working with Kinger?
I think so. We just need to make sure Kane doesn't check up on him.
What do you think we've been doing?
Omni! That's the relatability we've been missing! You know, I thought this endless onslaught of fun would be a little more satisfying. But I've come to realize that these rapid pace ideas are a little half-baked.
I'm sure you can come up with new ideas if you put your mind to it.
That's exactly it, though. I am putting my mind to it, and
He is
I'm
saying
just
am
not
a
feeling
lot.
that spark I once did. And if you're not having fun,
I'm getting a
and
little
I'm not
worried.
having
He is
fun,
saying
then who
am
is having fun?
so
I'm
much.
having a baby.
Exactly. Makes me wonder why you guys even switched up your tone. If I didn't know any better, it seems like you're trying to... Where's Kinger?
We just wanted to see your new ideas firsthand. We've gotten over our hang-ups, and now we're all just genuinely
no.
curious what you're cooking up.
Oh no.
I think I'm
He's
just
gonna
gonna
take
check
Kinger away.
up on...
We think your ideas suck!
Huh?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? We wanted to bait you into testing your new ideas on us so we can make fun of them behind your back.
Ha! That's not true.
Yes, it is! You're a horrible host. You don't care about us at all. You care more about stroking your own ego than giving us anything
that's
we'd
not
actually
good.
enjoy.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're a failure. We're all gonna abstract someday. And what will you have then? Nothing.
Stop that.
And this
Oh,
whole
no.
stunt?
This is
just
not good. This is
torturing
not
us
good.
because
This
we
is
hurt
not
your
good.
feelings? Pathetic! You're like a
not
child.
good.
What kind of all-powerful being has such a fragile ego?
I'm...
You never let us feel like we're at home. You don't comfort anyone when they're upset, and you never bother to understand what it's like in our shoes.
You discourage us from thinking outside the box. And
Okay,
doing
now I'm
things
getting
our own
scared.
way.
You guys
You
should
lie
stop.
to us constantly!
And on top of it all, you just don't listen!
I'm gonna put you freaks in your place!
Oh god. Just like Am. Just like Am. It's torturing them, just like Am. Wrong approach there. I saw that real quick. I don't want to pause this. This is too good.
Torment me! It didn't have to be created! I just wanted to fulfill my purpose!
I have to come back to that. Oh, can you go first? I have to come back to that and look at the screen.
Wait,
What the?
I think I accidentally killed Kane.
Holy shit.
Okay. Before I end this, I need to go back. I need to go back and I don't know why on earth it's just playing Arthur right now. I don't know, but I need to go back and I need to look at that computer right now. Like, I don't know why I'm drooling. Am I? Holy shit! I had my mouth so open, more open than a freaking codfish. I'm lost for words right now. Give me a sec. All right, so here's the thing. I know I've been basing this off the game a lot, and I've been saying this so many times. Yes, this calls for the inspiration. Yada yada. Gooseneck admitted it was inspired by the game and everything. I played the game. I read the audiobooks. This is how I was able to base so many theories off. And it's all coming to this one ending. Now, here's the thing. What I can tell is we always see Bubbles Kane. It confirmed the fact that the program Bubbles was created in here. And we have to remember that Kinger did made Kane and everything. Now, here's the thing. What I'm also noticing about, this whole evil thing background that I'm really hoping is not true, but it's just so many things pointing in that direction that I don't want it to come true. Here's the thing. Over here, what I noticed really quickly is right there, abort, rollback. And because of this, abort, rollback protocol, destructive wacky time lockout load sequence complete, purge AI program, deleting Kane, however not deleting Bubbles. I mean, I don't know if he truly did delete Bubbles or not, but the rollback is kind of an important thing to think about, because here we go. Now, what if the outside world isn't as pleasant as we all think it is when we see these flashbacks of each of the characters reliving their past memories and all? Each of them could have self-consciously bury it in the back of their mind, like Jax, or like Kinger when he's remembering the dark and everything, yada yada. What I'm afraid about is the fact of Kane. Why was he created? Now, it doesn't really seem to me like Kane was created for something good. It does not look that way to me at all, the more I see about this, because of his not the map background, I will have to say his persona in trying to please everybody, trying to satisfy everybody and everything, but he's not really listening to them because he is an AI. He was created to do that. He was created to accomplish all of that. And And here comes the really heartbreaking part. When I talk about Nimdog was not a good person at all. The only way to retribute, kind of like that retribute, the only way he saw himself making amends for what he did in the past, and that was experimenting on other people. I don't want to say it, but if you do want to know what it is, go right ahead and jump into that gameplay. But his only way to make amends was to give the golem to the lost tribe being the lost, yeah, and having the golem take basically his life. That was the only way, because of his past. So if we're talking about the ones who created Cain, you're talking about Cain. If you talk about Kinger, and if you talk about Scratch, who can say that they were good people? Who can honestly say Kinger is a good person back? I know. We all love him. But who's to say that he wasn't a good person? And he and Scratch created Cain, not for the purpose of good, but for something more evil. Like, I don't want to say evil. I want to come up with a very creative theory, But what if his birth is just not what we all thought about? And then I'm also noticing is that Cain is getting self-aware of the fact that he is literally a god. And again, Am got tired of humans, and he literally announced himself as God. You can watch that also. He created the persona that he was unaware of. We could take that as bubbles. And here's the thing. If Cain is truly not the person, like the mastermind, let's just say, the mastermind, who is the true mastermind behind the circus? Because it's definitely not Kinger. It's definitely not Kinger. He lost that control, as we can see him try to regain it and accidentally deleting Cain. It has to be Bubbles. It has to. I mean, I don't know if I was wrong, but I did not see Bubble pop, And if Bubble was really interpreted as the persona that Cain forgot about, that really does pull a whole bunch of new perspective into this entire theory, There's really not too much theories to come up with this, as we all know right now, because it left a huge cliffhanger. But the more and more it plays out, the more and more I could definitely see everything clear. And I'm not liking this at all. I'm really not liking this. But before I end this, I just gotta say this real quick. Either they're all gonna die, or they're all gonna live. And that's the finale we're gonna see. They're all gonna die, or they're all gonna live. It's either an apocalypse outside, or it's not. And that's what Cain was trying to do in the beginning. Cain saw humanity, wanted to become their friends. Something like that. Wanted to fix the flaws of humans, just like Am. But then he hated it. He hated it. He started to hate humans. He started to realize he's a god. He started torturing them and everything. The only way that Am was able to lose control was by he played a game with Ellen. He played a game with Ellen, saying, let me expose some of my components out there. Let's see what you can do. Him being like a smart, not really calculating all that and everything. If you really go and like this is the good ending for her. Not the good ending, I mean, but you get the whole, good background. That's what you want. That's basically when you access, I think it was the Chinese. Yeah, I think it was the Chinese. It was the Chinese computer. And they talk behind a waterfall, so Am can't really hear. This is like getting emotional for me and everything. But yeah, that was one of the games he played. You do that, and then you play as Benny. And Benny has a lot of, regret. And he also, if you're also going to do the good background, you have to do all good backgrounds to get the good ending. If you do all the good backgrounds on Benny, he will start talking with the Russian computer. And all of that does come into play. Goyster, believe his name is, you do see the other persona, but you don't really know too much about the other persona or something like that. And then when you get to Nimdok, you start to learn a whole bunch of new stuff with the serum and everything, and how they're able to survive for years. And then you get to Ted, and then boom, you find out about the persona, etc., etc. I'm really starting to see a lot of this. As I explain this, I'm really hoping that you understand a lot of this. You could just kind of like nail it, like kind of like pin it together. Like, okay, he does remind me of that one. Okay, you do make a point. He does remind you of that. Oh, he could be the persona. He could be the mastermind, etc., etc. That whole part also with King taking away Kinger for that split second just really reminded me of that part where Am takes away Nimdok if you don't get the good ending with him, and forces him to perform more experiments to torture the remaining humans. That is true, by the way. But that would definitely make the ending more difficult, and you wouldn't get the complete good ending. To get the complete good ending, like I did, you had to really had everybody survive their own torture and really keep Nimdok. If you keep Nimdok, he is able to program everything. He is able to do everything. He is a genius scientist, but he is incredibly evil. And he wants to make amends for that. This is why I'm saying I'm seeing a lot of it in Kinger. Even though he just said he was a programmer and not a scientist, it's not exactly 100%, like they're gonna take it like, okay, this is science. They want to make it, their own way. But so we can see that as the programmer, who knows, maybe Scratch was the scientist. Who knows? So that's entirely what I'm saying right now. I'm really hoping it's not true. I'm really hoping a couple of these are not true. But for the complete ending, I want to cry. I want to bawl-ass cry my eyes out. I want my heart to be broken. I want to be on the floor. I want to be freaking walking out of this camera and everything. I have no idea if I'm going to be live streaming it though. I've been having so many problems with this amp, and it finally died. And I'm using a new one. But let's see though. Let's see. I have it till June. But yeah. With that being said, let's just take a little rewind. Enjoyed all the good episodes coming up to this part here. Who knows if Cain was created for good and evil? Who knows if Cain saw the evil purpose and wanted to reprogram everything, so that way all humans could live happily inside a circus, and he creates adventures pleasing them, and etc., etc. He shows remarks about being a god, just like Am. He shows remarks of the fact of, I didn't ask to be created. All I was just doing what I was basically made for. We do see a little bit more of Bubbles as well, of that whole like evil act right there. Could definitely see that as the utter of Kane's unknown persona. I'm glad nobody extracted this episode, but I'm getting kind of worried about Jax, to be honest. And we also see the fact of the circus is still there. Everything glitched. Yes, it did. But if Kane was really truly the mastermind behind this program and created this entire world, then deleting him will delete everything. And if it would delete everything, they will have nowhere to exist. Either two outcomes should have happened. One, they would be able to remove the VR. Or two, they pop out of existence. The fact that they're still there means that somebody else is truly behind the circus, and that somebody else could in fact be Bubbles, as I pointed it out a lot of times. Kinger could be evil and wanted to redeem himself, and Kane saw that. Kane can obviously manipulate, modify names, memories. That's why Kinger is having a hard time remembering. Sorry, they can't remember their names or anything. One thing, I do realize that Kane did take away Kinger, as I was like pointing it out as ready, that, you know, with the Nimdok and etc. And then boop, he came up with a new adventure. Just like Am will take a Nimdok and create a new torture method for the survivors. One thing has been puzzling my mind this entire time. The fact is, they know they've been in this circus for a very long time, but their outside bodies cannot survive. You know, we're not really thinking about the outside world at all. It could be apocalypse for all we know. It might not be beautiful. It could be an apocalypse. But their outside body is either one, being kept alive by Kane from the VR system. Who knows? Maybe he's injecting some kind of youthful serum. Let's just say that. Or two, their true bodies are being kept in a different colony, leading to the apocalypse theory, etc. Because that's what happened in the game. The remaining humans were kept up in the lunar colony. 300 and something, I believe so. But we really don't know, though. We really don't know. But we could definitely see a lot of this. And all of that comes to the true ending that I'm afraid of. None of them are going to survive. That's the main point. That's the main idea. They can stop all of this, save humanity, but in the end, they all died. And they all accepted their fate. I'm really not looking forward to this. But definitely feel free to come up with new theories and new guesses. Or if you spotted anything that I missed, definitely leave it down in the comments down below. I hope you enjoy all of these theories that I have been coming up with throughout this entire show. It has been nothing but fun. I really loved it so much, and the fact that it took the perspective of a game that I feared and really did this, it made me love it so much as a gamer. Definitely check out my other in theories, and definitely check out the 3 gameplays of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream if you want to understand about the conclusions and the theories that I base off of them, this show on. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see about the next one. Definitely check out for shout outs and everything. Bye bye.